Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ticket Stubs and Popcorn. I am Frank.
And I'm Peter.
And today we're going to be talking about Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, yeah. Iconic.
Yeah,
So
definitely cut a niche for himself.
Yeah, I do. Before I...
It's not even a niche. But
no, but
I transgress.
We have... Go ahead. Did you...
I
wanted to bring up a topic of conversation.
I was thinking about a question, and then I realized maybe it's a little too pointed, so I may widen it a little bit. We can broaden the time period. I was going to ask about, do you have any movie going or movie watching, I should say, traditions surrounded around Halloween? But then I was thinking, maybe let's broaden it a little bit and go to the holidays.
Kind of. Right.
So maybe if you needed something like to mention from Thanksgiving or Christmas or Hanukkah or some midwinter thing, whatever.
Festivus kind of thing.
Festivus.
So, yeah.
Festivus that's for the rest of us.
It being Halloween and all. So I noticed the shirt. That reminds me of a quick little story.
Actually, normally I wear this one in May.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyway.
My nephew Zachary, when he was, I don't know, a baby, he was maybe 1, not quite 2. So they live in Virginia, but they had come up to Massachusetts staying with my mom. So she bought him this little onesie type of thing, and it's got the jack-o'-lantern on the thing, and so it's really, really cute. So
especially when they're that age, they
well,
kind of round
exactly.
they just look like a jack.
But it was a really, really cute thing. So you go and you put him down, and so after a little while, you just hear him screaming, freaking, more than just the normal, hey, I'm awake, someone tend to me. He was freaking out. So
great to find out
go,
what your family
we're
did
sitting there
to
just
him.
hanging out watching a movie, right? And so we all go running in there. And the jack-o'-lantern image was glow in the dark.
Oh my goodness.
So he's
freaking
out what the fuck is this?
Oh wow.
It was awesome. So anyway, that's what that reminded me of. So, Will Smith. I want to talk about Will Smith. Let's see. One of my favorite Will Smith movies is Hancock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really fun, and I can almost pick the frame where that movie goes off the rails, because it's a really fun take on the whole superhero movie, and I think it came out before Iron Man. I delineate that. Yeah. It's kind of there's the pre-MCU superhero movies that came out,
Sure.
My Super Ex-Girlfriend.
Well, even the Marvel movies that were pre-MCU.
Well, but I'm talking about the MCU,
Oh, yeah.
So, you had Spider-Man and X-Men and all that kind of thing, but before it really got going. So, but Hancock was a fun take on a superhero movie. He's a drunk, and you find out that he's got a past and all this kind of stuff, and he's just so good as this drunk superhero who just doesn't give a damn, and it's really fun and funny, and it's really too bad that movie gets so
it's like a knee-jerk reaction automatically
weird
as soon as you hear the title.
End. So
people think bad things.
No, I just think that there's a point in the movie where it goes from him trying to sort of figure out how to be a hero to this weird, he's got this thing with Charlize Theron, and she's also super, heroic and all that. It just gets really weird. Toward the end, it's just well, wait a minute, what's happening right now? And I don't know, I just thought it was really weird. My next Will Smith fave would be the Bad Boys series.
Okay, yeah.
Those are fun. Those are all about chemistry.
Oh, definitely chemistry.
And I really like it. Him and Martin Lawrence. They're just really funny together, and I would love to have seen some of those outtakes or stuff like that. You know, it's just like there's some of it, they just play off each other so well. And they're just fun movies. You know, buddy cop movies can be hit or miss sometimes. But these two were really, really great.
I enjoyed Martin Lawrence when he had his own show, Martin, and you can tell when you watch Martin Lawrence for a little while anyway. You don't know if he can do this by himself. He needs to be like the ringleader with a bunch of friends around him. So he needs that other person. Oh yeah, and with Will Smith in Bad Boys, it's a good chemistry. They have a lot mix.
Of great chemistry together. So that's really fun. And then I guess probably my next one would be Men in Black. Mm-hmm. Again, another one where he's got someone really fun to play off of. Right. And with
whether or not you can say, you know, he's like, it's the opposite thing, kind of like the stick in the mud.
Well, I don't know if it's quite that.
Yeah,
I think it's like
that trope
he's
of,
sort of like
the mentor, or he finds somebody who knows he can work with.
But it's interesting because he's also but he's also the fish out of water. He's in a completely new environment with all the aliens and stuff like that.
And how it's just accepted. Everybody else is just accepted.
Yeah, they're just like, this is just there.
Yeah, with Frank the Pug.
Yeah,
and we'll just go. I'm just
going
along with this.
So I really like him in that because you're used to seeing him in movies where he's always just kind of in control.
He's in control. He knows what his plan is. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
He may be that motor mouth kind of guy, but he just he was that, but still he's not in his element. And Tommy Lee Jones is
definitely not.
Yeah. So it's a nice twist on like the cop buddy movie, and it's a twist on the old young kind of thing, because usually it's like if you look at Lethal Weapon, you've got the old young kind of thing, and Glover is kind of almost like the straight man.
Oh yeah,
and so they don't quite work together well in the beginning.
At the beginning, especially.
Right. But like at this point, like in Men in Black, I think that Will Smith's character ends up sort of being the kind of the butt of the jokes because he doesn't really know what's going on. He's totally confused.
Right. He's always
trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So, and it works. It just works. And
I agree.
I don't know if that.
I'm gonna jump in there because Men in Black, where he plays whatever they call him, Jay. They use the letter system in this one, so he's Jay. And I enjoy the first one. I think works best because the whole thing is new to us, and you're like, oh, this is an interesting take on this whole, the alien or the crime fighting, whatever they're doing in this agency. It's something new to us.
The best line in that whole movie is when Vincent D'Onofrio. Yeah. Who not Vince Vaughn, but Vincent D'Onofrio.
Although he could be in there too, dressed as a giant caterpillar.
But
we don't know.
He's just like walking along the streets. He's just like, "Where do you keep your dead?" And the dude answers, "I don't have any dead." It's like the best response to that. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I enjoy the movie, but I enjoy Will Smith's performance in Men in Black specifically. For the same reason that you did. It's a wonderful role. He gets to be the one who's a pace off, trying to take it all in, figure it out. Does it make sense? Well, it does. I'm still got to go along with it, though. This is a job. I'm doing this, and I have to survive too. So I enjoy Men in Black.
All right. So we
agree on that one.
All right. What else?
Agree on that one. The second one for Will Smith, it's an earlier one, and it's 6 Degrees of Separation.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's, for I guess lack of a better term, you just say he's a con man. He's young. Yeah. He does have a plan, and it's to kind of ingratiate himself with that upper crust in
Yeah.
Manhattan crowd, and it's interesting because you've got to see, you're taking it in also from who can this guy be trusted?
Right.
But he's so charming, and he's witty, and he's Will Smith. You know what I mean? He's the right age. Seems to travel in the right circles. Knows what to say, and the one thing
it's like the talented Mr. Ripley.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets himself into that situation so much differently than 6 Degrees of Separation.
Yeah, but I always liked that one, and it made you feel that at this early point in Will Smith's career, that his career might take a certain track, certain character that he would be adopting. And this one was a little different.
Yeah.
It wasn't like what you think, so that kind of throws you off a little too, because you're trying to figure out the same stuff. And you just also wonder, can he be trusted? And you put yourself in the other people's shoes and stuff. So I enjoyed 6 Degrees of Separation. I'm going to call an audible on my third pick.
Okay.
And I struggled a little bit with the third pick. And I'm going to go to, I've never done this before. I'm taking a performance of his that it definitely caught my attention. And you could see the potential.
Okay.
And then it got picked up on at some point and allowed him to do his TV show. But before that, when he is an emerging, what was called rap back in the day, emerging rap star, DJ Jeff and his persona, the Fresh Prince.
DJ
Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. So he's the Fresh Prince, and I loved his appearance in the video because he's not just singing; he's acting it out. And parents just don't understand video back on MTV. And I know it sounds weird, but that one always caught my attention. I want to say his acting through the video may even be a little better than the song, but the song is still catchy and still memorable. You know what I mean? There's things in there.
A roll from a music video.
You said it.
Pulling out. Wow.
Okay, so here's the situation. Parents went away on a week's vacation.
Yeah, no, I love the song.
And just as he's like acting it out, stuck in the car with his parents, going shopping for school clothes, the whole bit. He's at home trying to sleep in. His mother's chasing him around. He's done movies, and he's done big movies.
Yeah.
And he's got a name that is universally recognized.
Yeah.
And it got to start somewhere, and that's the start. As far as I know, that's like the genesis for, let's do, Fresh Prince of BelAir, and which was, a year or two after that one. And
he's done a good job.
To do a lot.
Yeah, he's done a good job of sort of, straddling that line between drama and comedy, because he was really good in Happiness. He was fun in
there's
Enemy of the State,
stuff
I Am Legend. There's a
pick.
lot of those that, I like him better when he's funny.
I think
I think he's got to have the right person to play off of as well.
Yeah.
Like him and Gene Hackman in Enemy of the State. That's a great movie. That's a lot of fun to watch, and to see that dynamic between the two of them. So in I Am Legend, where it's it's not a dog.
And then he did the Concussion movie. There's things out there that you go, he's capable of a lot. And the other good thing is he seems to, I don't know if payback is the right word, but he does seem to invest by producing certain movies. You know what I mean? Which is great. So,
What'd you think of him in Ali?
What did I think of him in Ali? I might pass on that one.
Okay. I knew that was just going to be a dig.
inside
All right.
thing.
Holiday movies. All right,
yeah, well, yeah.
Holiday.
Do you have like a little tradition that revolves around movies or a specific holiday, and then a specific holiday-related movie?
Not so much. Not so much Halloween.
Okay.
Big Halloween fan.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I enjoyed Halloween when my kids were little.
Oh, sure.
I loved doing that thing. My favorite Halloween story is when Nicole was 8-ish, 7 or 8. And, you know, we would come back and everybody's candy would go into the big bowl, the big communal bowl, and he was just like...
In your family, maybe.
Well,
everybody else is more like Cole.
It was just like, I'm not going to do it. And I'm like, come on, man, it's not a new thing. We're doing this your whole life. Just see us. I carried it around. We went back and forth, back and forth. I carried it around. It's mine, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, come on.
Why can't you just be a good little communist?
Right?
We're throwing it all in the plate together.
So he dumps it all in. He's just like, fine, I don't want any of it. The kid didn't eat a Skittle that year. He sees like Olivia like standing in front of him with M&M's going, so good.
Yes,
and you can totally see her doing that, right? Just teasing him. And he's there watching TV with a bag of frozen peas. You know, I'm perfectly fine. You people suck. Anyway, but Halloween movie. I think the only Halloween must see for me is A Christmas Story, and
the only Halloween one.
Not Halloween. Did I say Halloween? I meant holiday. I think I said holiday.
I don't know. Maybe
we'll
have to check
holiday.
It out the thing.
We'll check the tape. But my only holiday must see is A Christmas Story.
Yeah,
and it really has to be seen. When like on TV, when it shows on like TNT for like 24 hours.
Oh yeah,
straight.
It just goes on
It's
a
gotta
loop
be like
almost.
that.
Yeah.
There was one year that
there was a year.
I was given it was like for my birthday, which is in July. I was given the DVD.
Mm-hmm.
Should have known the marriage was doomed then. I was like, what am I supposed to do? And I don't want A Christmas Story available to me to watch whenever I want.
I do, but that's beside the point.
You know, because it's for, you know, you turn it on and when you're finishing presents at the, you know, after Christmas Eve and doing stuff like that. Then you wake up the next day and I just throw it on and keep it going. And by the time the whole thing is done, you've pretty much seen the whole movie in chunks.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's really
you can be walking in and out of the room all day, checking out the turkey or whatever's cooking in the thing for Christmas.
But
you
otherwise,
can catch the whole thing.
I don't. That's probably the only one. I don't have a Halloween one. I don't have a Thanksgiving one.
Yeah, I don't have a Thanksgiving one. For Halloween, I do, and it doesn't matter when. I mean, it could be very late at night. You know.
Yeah.
The trick or
I've got
treaters
friends
are gone.
Birthdays on Halloween. Happy birthday, Jillian, and happy birthday, Teresa. Just want to do a little shout out there. All right.
I have a cousin, Diane. She's on Halloween
all right.
too.
We're getting them all done.
So mine on Halloween would be I do watch It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, which I do have that on DVD, and then
it's different than It's the Great Blumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Wow,
totally different movie.
Yes. You got burned on that one year. I remember. You were so excited to see something flying through the pumpkin patch at night.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, not good. So I watch that one.
Those links.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and an old Disney one, Adventures of Ichabod, which is the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the animated one. So I watched those two because they're both short. 27 minutes. You can knock those out, even if it's like 11:30 at night, and you're like, "Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I'll watch them now." You know. So that's what I do. But and then I guess I don't have one for Thanksgiving necessarily. I know a lot of people have their own, you know, like football traditions and stuff. But in terms of a movie, I don't necessarily watch a Thanksgiving related one. Christmas, I will watch. Not necessarily on Christmas Day, but leading up Christmas to it because of the crunch. Yeah. Would be A Christmas Story. It's a Wonderful Life, you know, Charlie Brown. You know, there's a
the
few
classics.
Die Hard. You know, there's stuff like that one.
Yeah.
I just try to watch. I do. There's actually I probably have about 5 or 6, and I just try to fit them in there, space them appropriately. But yeah.
Any holiday movie watching traditions you folks might have? You know, throw them in the comments.
Yeah.
Shoot us a note. Yeah, so that's cool. Who are we gonna do next?
I have no idea.
Let's see.
This is the bucket from which Cole
That's the
never
bucket.
ate any Halloween
That's
candy
so
from.
funny. Kid would be a great prisoner of war. I ain't telling you nothing. Stubborn little bastard.
Okay, very good.
So, all right, folks. Hey, thanks for watching and listening and all that good stuff. We'll see you next time.